Hello
And welcome
to the leaky nipple
off the bus.
factor.
More. Oh yeah, we've got that cyclist one. Is that in bold as well?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's because I think you didn't cover the background with black, so it's like we needed someone to be able to see it. You know, one day I'm gonna spend all my money on fader, so I don't have to do that using like a shitty touchpad, because it's real annoying with the shitty touchpad.
We are red.
Yeah. Oh no, we're green. Are you? Oh well, we're red. Oh shit! Someone called the police.
Is someone like down?
Oh no, we're green again. Tomorrow we're good.
Heaps of stuff.
Hello, Professor
Boss
Oak.
isn't here.
Yeah, no right. Oh my god! So you know how we got VDSL at home. VDSL, which it's honestly slower than ADSL. It's fucked up.
I know, right?
Half a megabit up, I get.
It was like just a selling point to them, I think.
No, I mean, like I've had VDSL that's good. My last place was VDSL that was, I mean, yeah, good relatively speaking. Jeez, okay, calm down. You swore twice. Beep beep.
That's so I can hear it.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, and it's like half a megabit, and now whenever anything happens, and fucking, did I tell you about the time like my partner's phone started uploading to iCloud and it just fucked everything up? Oh, you're gonna reset the counters? Oh, fucking internet! Oi! Oh, double decker!
Cyclist count.
Hashtag Christchurch strong. Hashtag red light running skill wrong, motherfucker.
Bus count.
1.
0, 1.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's
just
up to you, buddy. Up to you. Anything you
Shall
want.
we make it vertical?
No.
That took a long time to click. Okay.
How are you today?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah. Not actually super
You said
great.
you were a bit shady.
Yeah. Got on the wine last night, and at the time I was like, it's fine. I mean, I've drunk wine before, but then we got 3 bottles in, and one of them was like a fortified wine, so it was 20%.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I woke up at like, cause I woke up from my nap, started on the wine. I had a friend over this. I wasn't just drinking alone. And then like when we finished, I went to bed. Woke up at like maybe 6, and I still felt drunk. I was like, boy, this is not pleasant. I didn't feel hungover. I felt drunk.
That close.
Yeah. Which I think is because it had only been like 5 hours since I had stopped drinking. We stopped at like 1 or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I had a fancy black tie event on Wednesday, and I was also on the wines, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And
had to fly back the next day.
What time was the flight?
We moved it to 11. It was 12. Yeah, this guy.
You moved it earlier. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, we were both kind of awake.
Yeah, fair enough.
And my workmate wasn't as hungover.
Fair enough. What were you? I know what it was. I know what it was for. I was gonna be rude, but I decided not to.
Was it rude?
No, I was going to be rude.
What would you say if you were going to be rude?
Something about him not winning.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I thought so. But you had to say, so I knew what you were going to say.
Yeah, I could have been super rude.
Oh, we got to watch out for these cyclists as well.
Okay, I'll let you know. I think there was just a cyclist who went down Choose Lane. That's like kind of running a red light.
That's illegal.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He wasn't cycling. He's walking it down there. I think it's allowed.
Yeah, that's loud. I do it all the time.
But what if you walk it and then you jump on the pedal with the 1 foot? Do you ever do that? Like,
nah.
No, don't straddle. You just balance on the 1 pedal. Is that illegal?
I think it is, but I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, real?
Nah.
Yeah. It takes like a pretty... Because your center of balance is pretty different.
I learned as an adult to ride a bike, so like...
Oh, real?
Yeah, like I don't know all these like tricks with the balance that you would probably learn as a kid.
Yeah, because as a kid, you're just like, fuck it, I'm going to take my bike wherever the fuck I want to. Fuck you guys, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
As an adult, I'm like, I might die if I fall off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, cycling is one of those things. As a kid, you're like, whatever. And as an adult, you're like, I'm not cycling to work. I'll die. Yeah. I will literally die if anyone fucking fucks with me.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Dangerous. World's most dangerous sport, cycling.
Yeah.
Well, dangerous if Metlink comes at you, isn't it?
Jesus.
Hey, speaking of people coming at you.
Yes, I should put that up. I sent you the article yesterday, I think.
The one from like a week ago. Well, I remember seeing the link and being like, I read this a week ago. I can't remember what it was though. I just remember seeing that it was like from a week ago. Calculus In oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Mr. Underpants.
But we're not meant to talk about him in negative light because
why?
We might get like arrested for libel.
Fucking isn't it? Speaking of like unrelated to bus and stuff, just political news. Did you see? So do you know what's her name? Chloe Ann King. Do you know?
Ann
you heard of her?
King?
Yeah.
What's the first?
No. Chloe Ann King.
Oh, Chloe Ann. Yeah. I think I know her.
She is like a.
I was thinking Annette King. She's like a politician, isn't she?
I have no idea. I know Net Sky.
You literally said, let's talk about politics. There was a cyclist, wasn't
it? Was.
Yeah.
He actually followed a car who was already going behind.
Yeah, I did see that. It was kind of hard to see the cyclist with the light.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so she tweets about and talks about like beneficiaries and that kind of thing. So she tweeted being like, whoa, this beneficiary got fucked over by MSD. Like, here's what MSD did. Screenshotted her tweet, annotated it with like, we actually rung up the person involved and she says that it was actually this that happened. This statement of the tweet was wrong. So and they were like, maybe you should check your facts before you listen to Chloe Ann King. They did this from the official MSD account. And everyone's like, dude, like, chill the fuck out. Like, wow. I don't think you can like just call people out on Twitter like that and like just being like, so don't listen to people because they're wrong. Like, we're right. Trust us. We're MSD. And so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, but it made me think of like Medlink, you know.
I find it weird that like government Twitters like block people or like
I understand why they do it.
Yeah, well, like you know, like the people behind the keyboard are not the people making any decisions.
It's like I'm sure people who write letters to the government, someone just sees and goes, "That cunt again," and throws it out.
Yeah,
which is kind of the equivalent.
Yeah.
It's kind of. You always have the option of writing your curse words on the envelope, and then they have to see it.
Yeah, because yesterday someone blocked someone on Twitter. Someone a bit more famous
hold
than me.
up. How did that not make the news? Someone blocked someone on Twitter? Shit.
Well, it made kind of Twitter news. There was a lot more about it when I said I thought I was blocked by Metlink.
Yeah.
People just didn't give a shit then.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, fuck yeah, they did.
But now people are like, holy shit, like what the fuck's happening with like local government, like.
Yeah. I thought Metlink was regional. Is that still local government?
Yeah, I think they're covered by the local government.
Lagoima?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they are covered by Lagoima. Therefore, they must be local government.
Yeah, it's just a regional council.
Yeah. Oh, that guy just stopped for a red light. Thought he wasn't going to do it. Oh, he went over the line significantly. But
well, like we don't know where the line is, but like we know where the line is.
Yeah. I mean, even out. He's not actually that far over it. There's wheelers on it. Did you see? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His wheel was over the line. Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
The cycle box. Yeah, fucking that tree there. It's winter. Why isn't it dead yet?
I've just given up on looking at cycle boxes because
no one cares.
Yeah.
Isn't it winter? When the fuck is this tree gonna chill the fuck out?
Winter only just started. What, like 14 days ago?
It feels like it's been cold for a month.
I know, right?
It's hot today
this
though.
last 2 weeks. Yeah, today's been real nice.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I just didn't know what to wear on top because. Like,
yeah, so I put on my sweater and got outside and was like 2 minutes in. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I've been wearing like kind of two light ones recently.
Yeah.
It was too much. I was like, oh, this is too much. Then I went for lunch and I'm like, one's too much. I'll take it off.
Inside,
no, it's
right?
cold.
Yeah. It sometimes gets a bit tricky. I don't like the sun. Like, that's the thing. Like, ambient temperature is like, meh, but the sun is just like so unpleasant. It's like, it makes me feel horrible thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's like caking down on you. Just. Okay, well, did we want to do some news tonight then?
Oh, it's only 10 minutes in.
Well, we can talk shit for a while. I don't know. Why weren't you here last week, you fucking lazy shit?
What was I doing last week?
You were down playing.
Oh yeah.
Wait, actually, no. It's kind of rude, actually. Now that I think about why you were down there.
I was
you were on holiday.
Down in Dunners. Wearing a scarf.
I thought you were in Nelson for some reason.
Nah, there was Easter. No, I was down in Dunners wearing a scarf.
Don't know what you're referencing. Scarface? Scarface, Claw, the roughest.
Nah, Scarface is a classic, iconic movie in New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
Based in Dunedin.
I only know one iconic New Zealand movie. Cook the man some fucking eggs.
You mean New Zealand's favorite romantic
New
comedy?
Zealand's favorite romantic comedy, which you might think, oh yeah, it's funny, let's watch it, and then you watch it and you're like, it wasn't funny. We make jokes about it enough that you can convince yourself, no, it'll be funny. We should do it.
It's got some funny but cringe funny.
Yeah, it's like that was
that must have been.
one. I'm gonna say two.
Yeah, he's blocking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scarface is like, I don't know, I won't spoil it, but it was not what I thought it was.
Hang on, let's
Could
check.
be.
When did it come out? Because if it's over
Ages
20
ago,
years
yeah.
old, you're allowed
Okay.
to spoil it.
So it's about a group of like uni students down in Dunners, and it's like cold down there, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And they find a house that's just abandoned,
yeah.
and they kind of just squat in it, and like
Yeah.
that's their flat.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like no questions asked why like the power's running and like
Oh, the
it's
power's
just-
running
yeah,
it and
the
stuff.
power's running.
To be fair, I've lived in flats where they're like, okay, the power company doesn't know we're here. We haven't received a bill. We're not going to don't ask questions.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So anyway, like after a while, they go down to the basement because like they didn't have access at one point, but then
Yeah.
like someone like kicked open the door or something.
Yeah, as happens in uni flats.
Yeah. And they find a lot of illegal substances.
Oh yeah, wait, drugs?
Yeah, growing,
Yep.
growing.
Oh wait, weed?
Yeah, just weed.
Oh, okay.
It's like a movie. You can't have like too much.
just like just like bags and bags of coke down there.
Nah, it's like a little grow house down there, and they're
Yeah.
like, sweet.
But shouldn't they be like, holy shit, some
Oh.
gang members are gonna kill us?
So they also had like this weird democracy thing. So there's 5 of them, and
Yeah.
they always vote on just anything the flat does. And
Okay,
they
so
do it
they're like,
all
should we smoke the weed? Yes, yes, yes. No, I don't think we should. Fuck you, overruled.
Yeah. Should we go to the cops? No, no, no. Yes.
I would be like, guys, there's definitely a gang member who's gonna murder us.
Yeah.
if we
So they
touch
do
their
say
weed.
someone might come back, but then like ages goes by,
Yeah,
and then like they're off to a game, and like one of the girls goes back in.
yeah.
She hears noises downstairs
Okay.
because the guy has also come back.
Oh, but she doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Yeah.
She's like picking up something, and everyone's waiting in the car. So she like goes downstairs and investigate this scary noise.
There's a
'cause,
dude
like,
smoking
Oh,
a blunt
no.
down there.
they also sold it all.
Oh, they sold it all. Jesus.
So there's none there. He just finds out, turns round, and she's like standing there, and he works out she must have been part of this. So like, she like pulls the door shut real quick.
Right, so he was looking for his drugs.
Yeah,
he
so
didn't
he
live
was in
there.
the
okay,
basement.
okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
she shut it, locked him in.
Yeah.
Then for the next like 2 weeks or something, they basically like terrorize this guy, like
Oh,
kind of keep him locked up. I was like, whoa, this
it's hardcore for a stoner movie. Is it meant to be funny or is it like?
It's like that dark humor or whatever.
Okay, yeah, black comedy, yeah,
Like it had elements of humor,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
But also, you're like beneath the surface. This is real fucked up, guys.
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit, what the fuck is happening? And like,
Poor guy just wanted his weed.
yeah.
Where's my fucking weed, guys?
Oh yeah, they fucking. So like, elements of the funniness was
Mm.
they didn't want him to see his. They didn't want him to see their faces,
Yeah,
so they put white sheets over their head.
like Klansman.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then they were like,
is he black?
Nah,
Is he?
he's
okay.
not black. But they were like, oh yeah, we're really sorry that we look like Klansmen, but like we just wanted to put sheets over our heads so you didn't see our faces, but like we're really sorry.
Hmm.
And they also
Did they kill him?
didn't want him to scream or anything or like get up, so they super glued his lips together.
Oh my god! Fuck me.
I know, right?
Why just go to the cops? Just go to the cops and be like, "We found a dude in our thing," and they're like, and "What's the dude gonna say?" "Yeah, I was growing in my pot down there." The cops will be like, "Hang on, you can't grow pot," and they'll just be like, "We didn't find any pot down there."
So they kind of just terrorize him for like a few weeks, and like after a while, they do a vote on whether they should kill him.
Oh my
'cause they were-
god!
yeah,
Yeah.
like they voted yes.
They vote yes.
I know, right? And I'm like,
Jesus.
wow.
Data students are crazy. At Waikato, that would never fly.
But so they get down there and they're about to do the deed. Oh, I think.
Jesus Christ! Oh boy! Oh.
Oh, do you want to talk for a bit?
You mean
or-
me alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll get some news. It's just I don't know if you could. I don't think you could actually hear them in the stream. There was a what an awkward conversation. Hello, not too bad. He's just talking to a reporter on the street at the moment. He's just down at the bus factor. The bus factor. Oh, I don't know if it is actually the reporter on the street. I didn't actually see the name. Probably could be someone else. Anyway, I guess we can talk about some news since we're waiting for old mate Hugh to get back. What's the most interesting news today? I guess the least interesting thing from a technical perspective is Telegram, which I don't understand why people use Telegram. I've never personally used it. I mean, I think I've had it installed before to talk to people, but I think it's a pretty poor messaging platform. I kind of like group it in there with WhatsApp. Perhaps even worse than WhatsApp now that WhatsApp has all its security features. Also, I realized the people in the bus out there can like turn around and see us and be like, "What's this guy with the microphone doing?" Anyway, so Telegram is used heavily during the protests in Hong Kong recently. So this is protests regarding kind of like Hong Kong autonomy, where the Chinese government, mainland China, is able to extradite people from Hong Kong at will, I guess you'd say. And so there's been a lot of protests. Those are organized predominantly on Telegram. And so Telegram is having the shit DDoS out of it by, oh, there was another bus with a red light, getting the shit DDoS out of it. So I guess if you have been trying to use Telegram, you may have been experiencing problems. I think Telegram said, oh my God, Windows wants to restart. Let's snooze that. Oh, maybe I can pick a time. Oh yeah, if I pick a time for like 2 hours from now. It's not opening up, that's weird. Pick a time, 6, we'll say 7 p.m. There we are. Okay, good work. Okay. Anyway, Telegram's a poor thing to use for this anyway. You should be using something like Signal. But if you were trying to protest in Hong Kong recently, you might have found that difficult.
Oh, yeah?
Do you need to go downstairs or anything?
Huh?
You going downstairs or no, you're okay?
No. But I might have to in like half an hour.
Oh my God, but... Oh, well, that's okay, actually. It's near the end of the show. It would be fun to do that.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? Telegram got the shit DDoS out of it because it's used in the Chinese protests.
Yeah.
So Chinese government's just like, can't use Telegram if we DDoS it off the internet.
Yeah.
A little bit rude, I reckon. But, you know, what you going to do?
What did you get up to?
Not use Telegram. What did I get up to? That's all I said. I just did that news story.
Oh, the top one?
No, I did every single one of them and got to the bottom. And then...
All right, cool. I'm happy with that.
Do you want to take a bus story?
We like get a poo in the movie.
They decide to kill him.
Yeah, so they go down and they're about to kill him, but then the super glue on his hands like finally wears off, or he just rips it. Oh no, I think he did that like heaps earlier, but then they like might have re-glued it or something.
Or like not noticed or something.
No, I recall there was one scene where like he just had two hands on one hand and one hand. Looked real gross. But he gets up and attacks one of them. Yeah. But the guy that voted no to killing him,
he's the one who ends up killing him?
He was upstairs.
Yeah.
And he was filming it.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why is he filming it?
Oh, no. I think someone else was filming it and he walked in on them filming it or something.
Why was someone filming it?
There was someone filming it.
What was the reason for that?
I don't know. But I think it wasn't getting filmed.
Someone was just filming and heard it going on or something.
But he kind of started filming as the guy was getting aggro at the kids.
Yeah.
And then like the guy starts chasing after them and the guy notices like there's a tape and the tape's like now a plot point and needs to like get protected. Then they go to the cops. So they escape.
What? We've been keeping a guy alive in our basement for the past 2 weeks. Fuck it, let's go to the cops.
They go to the cops and they say they were about to go to this rugby game they were about to go to like 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
When there was a man that attacked them and locked them in their basement.
Locked them in the basement?
And tortured them for 2 weeks. And like described it.
Fucking Christ.
And the video showed just that.
Oh.
And there was 5 of them and one of him. And the cops were like, you sound like a fucking crazy.
Jeez, oh man, that's brutal. I feel bad for this guy. Yeah. Are we meant to sympathize with the kids or the other person?
I don't know, way. I was like, Damn, that turned fucking evening.
Because like I'd be all good with getting some free weed, like yeah, like but also like if I was growing weed and someone stole it, I'd be like mad. And then I guess I don't know, like it doesn't sound like he did anything to them. Like do you know he didn't? Maybe just before she
It
closed the
was
door,
quite aggressive.
he
I
maybe he
think.
was gonna be like, oh I love weed as well. We should hang out sometime. Like maybe he was gonna.
Nah, it was like, I'm fucking gonna kill you.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah,
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, so,
But
yeah,
I probably would have gone to the cops at that point. but
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you unless you smoke weed with me because that's how much I love smoking weed. Hence why I was growing it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so aggressive dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scarface.
Yeah.
Scarface Claw. the
Anyway, yeah,
toughest-
that's why I wasn't here last Friday. Because I was down in Dunners wearing a
Okay, yeah,
scarf.
that's right. It's like, how did we get to this again?
I like wrapping it back to close it off in my mind. It's like there's a support desk in my mind of
Of
conversations
chains and
I've
you-
started. Yeah. Or it's like recursion. Yeah, anyway. Bus news.
Bus news, yeah. Take us.
Some local government stuff. So you know
Lagoima?
this no, not local
Lagoima.
not the whole Lagoima, just like
Lagoima?
local government.
Okay, local
Like the
government.
councils.
I know of local government.
So you know this pipe dream that they have, like they're going to spend like fucking 20 billion and make a
Let's
decent-
get Wellington moving.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there was
It's only 20 million. I thought it was more than that.
20 billion.
20 billion.
Yeah.
Sounds more like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking 20 million. Like, what's that going to buy? Like one bus?
Yeah.
I've run the numbers. It's expensive.
It might only, I don't know. It was something billion.
Yeah.
Anyway, they this like girl from one of the high schools in Wellington.
Oh my God. I hate it when high schoolers talk. It's like, you guys are. Have you ever talked to high schoolers? They're really dumb. They have no opinions worth listening to. Anyway, carry on. I'm just saying, high schoolers are fucking dumb.
Anyway, she's the head girl.
Yeah.
Um,
That's really rude.
the head
Like,
girl.
Someone giving head doesn't deserve a
Oh.
title.
Anyway, so she asks the council,
Yeah.
why should we have faith in you if you haven't proven that you can run the current bus network?
Which is
well.
actually like true.
It's fair.
Yeah.
But one of the councillors, your favourite,
Mr. Underpants,
Calvin Klein,
Calvin Klein, Chris Calvi Free. No, the
he
other
makes
guy.
some remarks
Yeah.
quite similar to what you made like just a minute ago.
Yeah. That was why I did it.
Yeah,
For the
I
listeners. yeah.
thought so.
I have read the story before.
Yeah, like he was like, I've been doing this sort of thing before you were
So-
even a twinkle in your dad's eye.
I
or
know,
something.
like, what a fucking dick thing to say.
Um,
Yeah.
I was
Ah.
just like, wow.
Condescending Chris. That's a good name for him.
Yeah.
Old mate
He's
CC,
just in
Condescending
the
Chris.
news so much.
I know, it's ridiculous, right?
I think he loves it.
He is by far the most. Because the thing is, like, we went for a comment and no one gave us a comment apart from Chris. Chris always gives a comment. Doesn't matter what it is. Chris will always comment. You saw he was commenting in stuff articles once.
Yeah.
In the comments on stuff articles. It's like, dude, fucking, like, stop wasting your life on this shit. I don't know. And the thing is,
Any
it's-
PR is good PR,
I
right?
don't know about that. Like, is he expecting to like move up in the world because he's like everyone knows my name? Because the thing is also like I don't think I've ever heard good stories about him. No one's like, oh, Chris did a wonderful thing the other day. Never. It's like Chris did some dumb shit again. We asked for a statement and he had said some mediocre thing pandering to the government. I don't know. It's shitty. Okay. Wow. Good story.
Yeah.
Well, what ended up happening was the fallout / aftermath.
Well, because it's local government,
Fucking red light. It happened, I swear.
nothing.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't happen if Jacinda did it. Like, I'm pretty sure John Key would have said that exact same thing to people, right? In fact, now that I think about it,
There
John
was
Key,
that thing.
John Key literally harassed a chick and pulled her ponytail while she was at work to the point where she had to quit, and he had no repercussions from that. So really, I don't think it's like it's local government, so there's no repercussions.
There was some complaints on Twitter that old Jacinda didn't go to the D-Day anniversary commemoration, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
And then people pointed out that John Key also didn't. So like,
Yeah.
why is everyone getting all up in arms?
And then someone pointed out, I also got up in arms when John Key didn't do it.
Yeah.
So like, it's just like,
I'm like, oh my god, politics.
I think that's a cyclist.
Yep.
Yes.
Easy.
Easy.
It's a lot less
TPP
count.
says Pennant and Free love him. Are they other councillors? I actually don't recognise the names.
Free is She's like the cyclist lady, and Panet, I believe, also is. I don't know what their portfolio is.
Yeah. I don't actually know any of our councils.
I thought Free would like be slightly better because she says she likes cycling. That's basically why. And then I
Yeah.
realized they were like bestest of buddies.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Need some fresh blood in the council or something. I don't know. Like, it's
Yeah,
just a
lo-
weird career choice to
Local
be like,
elections this year.
yeah, he's gonna run for it. Yeah,
Gotta run for it.
yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. It's weird to like be like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to work for a local council.
Yeah.
What? I just local council. I want to just fuck up the lives of as many people as I can.
Anyway, shall we get back to the topic? I was
But
just gonna jump into a new story.
a new one. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you know our podcast, how we watch buses run red lights,
Yep, often.
and we acknowledge that they happen.
We do acknowledge, yes, that
Yeah,
both
and,
those things, yes.
And you know that Metlink seem to acknowledge that it doesn't happen as much as.
Yeah, they have a different idea of it happening, but they do. No, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen them acknowledge it. What they sometimes say is, "We'll pass that information on.
Yeah.
We'll let the operator know." They never. I don't think they've ever said
Real
we have a
Cajun.
problem with it.
They're real good at lip service. Like I've
Yeah.
had lots of
They're
emails.
so
back
good at
and
lip
forth,
service, right?
And I'm like, I see you're making yourself sound like you've done like the best
Yeah.
you can possibly do.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
have you done this?
Yeah, it's like, what have you actually done? And it's like, not much.
Yeah.
But they're so good at talking about it.
I think all local governments kind of like that. This
Oh,
is
in it. Oh,
Easy.
double decker, more like double wrecked a person who tried to cross during that cycle.
But yeah, so just down the road, there's another set of red lights.
Okay. Yep. Are you okay there?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, just down the road is another set of traffic lights. There's
Yep.
also a construction site.
Yep,
For
yep.
those of you not in Wellington, there's a construction site. It's been there for, I don't know, like
Fucking
5 years
age.
or something.
It was during the first earthquakes, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
So
So,
when I say the first earthquakes, I mean the first earthquakes they had since I moved here,
yeah.
which was, I think, the biggest in a
I
while.
love how you just like walk through a fucking shipping container. Like,
Oh, it's so it annoys me that it's like you have 5 like lanes of pedestrian traffic and they zoop down to 2 lanes.
Yeah.
And everyone's like trying to get past each other and they're fucking wobbling. And it's like so loud as well. It's like clank, clank, clank.
yeah, it's so shit. Anyway, so there's like a hazards register at that work site.
Yeah,
because
which is, and the hazards register is like public facing, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
public
you need to
facing.
read it before you get into the site.
Yeah. One of the hazards
Yeah.
is Metlink buses occasionally run red lights.
It's so good. It's like, and someone put it on there. It's like an official workplace
Yeah.
document. It's just like,
Super official. Like,
be careful because buses will just run red lights and kill you if you're not paying attention.
yeah.
Did Metlink comment or anything? Because I didn't see.
I
saw-
don't think I've seen a comment from Metlink
Yeah.
at all on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a reporter tweeted it at them,
Yeah.
and I replied, and then the reporter followed the bus back to GIFs, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I have. Yeah. Because I saw. I
They
saw
might
the
be
reporter and
listening.
everything.
Hey, hello.
Possibly. They haven't said anything. They might be waiting for it to be uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, isn't it weird how we say tube? Like CHUBE, YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, CHUBE, YouTube. Not
I don't say
YouTube.
tube.
What do you say?
Tube.
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 CHUBE.
Tube and tube.
Say it.
Tube.
Tube.
And tube.
So what do you say? YouTube?
Tube. Not tube. Tube.
Honestly,
is what I
listening to this,
say.
it just sounds like you're saying YouTube, tube, 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 tube.
Have you ever learned English?
Not
It's
explicitly.
Like the hardest language in the world because it has like weird things like that.
Well, I think the other thing is New Zealand accents are just shitty. Like, even my Australian partner is like,
Like if there's a tube of something, I'll call it a tube.
tube, YouTube.
I wouldn't call it a tube. I
yeah,
think
yeah, I
that's
wouldn't
very
call it a
like
tube, yes.
American.
English.
Yeah.
American, you reckon?
Oh yeah, English is tube.
Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking like the one that my partner is bear.
Yeah.
Bear. New Zealand English. Fuck it. That's one word.
Yep.
It's just beer. It's
Bear.
got, but in most other English
Context,
dialects, it's
pretty
just
much.
like beer, bear. Like they've all got the different ways of saying it. Okay. We'll just take another tick story. You see this SimCrypt DOS? I don't know if is it, yeah, SimCrypt. That's what I
yeah,
wrote up.
SimCrypt. That's the one.
So it's in the circular kind of TLSE implementation on Windows. I don't know. I think it's like seems like a little fucking pathetic of a bug to me. Like it's just the kind of bug I'm like, whatever, who cares?
It's pretty low, and that's why I found it funny that it got
I
all
know,
hyped
right?
up
Everyone
on
got,
Twitter.
yeah. It's like we have local privis being dropped all the time, and everyone's like, eh. And then they're
mean,
like, a DOS.
It is a remote DOS.
Yeah, and public internet as well.
Yeah,
Could add a little module and see how it goes.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And
So and
like any internal, you can just take down the entire.
yeah, every
infrastructure.
computer essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I believe it's used during like Samba, remote desktop, HTTP.
Pretty much.
Yeah, any remote protocol?
It was anything that used crypto.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah,
that
yeah,
had
yeah.
the crypto library loaded into it or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Easy.
Definitely could have stopped for that one, buddy. And so that's real disorienting that it's like on its side like this. What? Dude, check it out. Infinity Red Light Runners.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was like a bit of kerbusble on Twitter where basically this was a Project Zero bug, and Project Zero were like, yeah, 91 days, it's over.
Yep.
See ya. Which like pretty reasonable.
And Microsoft also said they would get it out in 60.
Yeah, and then they like were delayed or something.
Yeah.
And they were like,
But yeah, some Microsoft fanboys like jumped up on Twitter and they're like, "Whoa, like that's real rude. Why would you do that?"
Yeah, what do
like,
you mean a dick to
just
Microsoft?
yeah, take their word for it. They said they'll do it.
Was that every light?
Nah.
Nah, it's pretty safe. Yeah, yeah, and it's kind of like I think people who say they don't really get the point of Project Zero, which is just like no, that 90 days. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you get. There's no moral obligation.
Which I think like 99% of the time that's met.
Even Microsoft does a real
Yeah,
good job.
Microsoft normally does a real good job. They didn't on this, but like 90 days, they know it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and if you start like everyone says, if you start changing that, then like it's gonna be for
And
everyone.
It's kind of like low.
Yeah, this one's like not. If it was like wormable RDP complete with proof of concept, like then I think they might have had more thing to be like, maybe not. But it's like there's a DOS.
But then it would probably also be fixed. Like it not getting fixed within the 90 days is also
yeah, it's
kind of showing how low Microsoft treated.
that's a good point. Yeah, if they prioritize it more, they would have fixed it sooner.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at that. He like slowed down and then like sped up.
Well,
my
there were
God.
people waiting to cross.
My Uber today was like fucking reckless as fuck. You know those people who like they like don't like waiting in traffic, so they'll take back roads, but it ends up taking them longer
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
just like are just swerving between back roads
Yeah.
constantly and like
You don't like to stop. I used to be like that. I'm like, oh, I like driving, so
Yeah.
I'll just like go all the back ways. And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I never have to stop.
Yeah. So it feels like you're doing more. Yeah.
Man, I was a terrible young driver.
I was a bit of a dick driver as well. Again, I used to drive my car like we used to have a circuit that we were doing, go as fast as we can, and like after 2 rounds of it, my brakes would essentially stop working. I presume because they heated up too much,
Yeah.
and so I like couldn't brake anymore. Just like real. There was a particular corner that I just like slam on the brakes and it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
That was a horrible. Yeah, this is fucking. I remember someone like coming out and trying to run after us, being like, "Don't fucking speed down here," but you know, just drive away. Get the fuck away from that. Don't come back. Yeah. Okay. Another story. What we got? Sandbox Escaper dropping more Linux. Sorry. Fucking. I keep saying Linux. Local privilege escalation.
Yep.
I mean, they were interesting bugs. Personally, I don't find the local privilege on Windows particularly interesting, but it's good that they exist.
It's popular.
Yeah, useful. I know often on a job I end up being in a position where a local privilege is useful. Though if you're doing a full internal, it's not like it's normally the difference between DA and not, is it? Another tool for the toolbox. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of interesting that they keep coming. She also released an exploit for one that they already patched. Yeah, cyclist, cycly boy,
I think
cycly
it's stopped.
boy,
No.
cycly boy,
gonna go through the
cycly
back.
boy. Yeah, he definitely
Yeah,
yes.
I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, he slowed down. So
Sometimes they do the tricky like get off and walk.
oh yeah, I have seen that kind of thing before. Yeah. I don't actually have a problem with that. Like
That one was like not too bad.
he slowed down, waited till people weren't there, and then went.
Yeah.
That being said, I also think that cars should be able to do that.
Yeah.
If they fully stop, see that no one is going, see that it's perfectly safe. There's no in this scenario. There's nowhere other cars can come from.
Yeah.
They should be allowed to go. I think.
I've done it at night before, like 3 in the.
Oh, you know when like the lights are broken, the sensor, and like you go there and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, it's been 2 minutes. There's a car behind me. What do I do?
You know what I hate? There's a bunch round that the right turn lane, the sensor for that is in the cycle box.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've noticed like when you go on weekends and like you have to trigger it
yeah.
and it doesn't trigger,
Yeah.
it goes around the cycle. I move forward and then it triggers.
Yeah, it's real frustrating when that happens, especially if there's a car behind you because you're like, yeah. And I always, even at night, I feel bad for going through a red light. Like, look at no cops, no cops.
I
no
know,
cops,
right?
No cops. I'm like, the light's not changing.
But
I
it's
have
like
to go.
literally probably the safest time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like realistically, it's not going to cause
There's,
problems.
like,
and then
no
red light camera
traffic.
flashes, and you're like, fuck. One other tick bug. Oh, sorry if you
Did you finish this local proof? Oh, you were
Yeah,
just like,
there's local
there's
previous. It's
one.
pretty good.
Right,
And
yeah.
yeah, sorry, Microsoft patched it and she put it at bypass. Pretty funny.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
This other one here is actually real good though. Intellium signing bug. So I didn't actually look at the technical aspect of how it works. So I did hear. I listened to the Biz Factor, and
Yeah.
and they basically said so. One of the techniques, I guess, for those who aren't pen testers, there's a technique you can use where if you can convince an attacker to connect to you, and there are many ways to do it, you can kind of like receive the challenge response mechanism and like forward it on to a different server. So you can like authenticate to another server as the user that's authenticating to you. So if you can convince a DA to authenticate to you, you can forward that onto another server and kind of inject commands into that stream. You can do whatever you want, which is,
Yeah.
essentially remote code execution. Now, there's a feature to prevent that called SMB signing, which basically, and then there's a few other things to prevent it. So it's called, the attack is called like a relay attack normally.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, boy. Looks like they made a fuck up when they implemented it though, and the way signing works. Supposedly, I haven't actually checked this. The part of the packet that says, "Hey, I only want to talk to a signed server,"
yeah.
that part's not signed or encrypted. So when you're relaying it, you just take off the bit that's like signed only, please,
Yeah.
and everything's just like cool. Don't need signing for this one.
How has that only just been found?
I know it sounds ridiculous, right? But it's like a pretty low level implementation thing. Like if you were
Yeah.
writing a client, you'd be like, I mean, I'm not going to check that. Like, what's the point of it? If it does seem weird.
That sort of bug. I'm just surprised it's taken this long to be found. I think cyclist. Yeah, easy.
Was that one or two?
I think just one.
Car and then cyclist. Yeah.
Car cyclist.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we don't count the cars. Yeah, I know what you mean. There are some
God,
bugs
if we
that
counted
take
the
longer.
cars.
I know, fucking heaps. Got quite a lot of them today, though, haven't we? Look at that, 11 and 14.
Yeah, fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree. So, but it's pretty sweet bug. It is just being patched. So presumably not going to be around for a while. But I don't know. Like the other thing is, like, we're at a stage now where Windows bugs are coming pretty thick and fast. So
Yeah.
if you're on an internal network and like presumably if someone's not patched for this bug, they're probably also not going to be patched for like the RDP bug.
Yeah.
So you can probably just use that instead. So there's a few of them lately, though, isn't there? Windows not having a good time.
Yeah. It's
Um,
interesting.
I feel like I've got a lot of options on internal jobs now.
Yeah, like just anything will work.
Run
Fucking
responder.
porn all.
Get DA, yeah. Do you know the tool? I think it's called like Darkstar or something. You-
That's one. Oh no, that wasn't one. I think it just got out. It was a long orange.
Yeah, it was. He's fine. Yeah, that was pretty. It did look pretty long. It's a tool called like Darkstar, and essentially it just automatically
Yeah.
runs responder
Yeah.
and then cracks the creds. And if it can't do that, it does relaying. And if it can't do that, it
Yeah.
does like pass the hash. And if
There's
it
a-
can't do that, it does like DHCP. And then
There's a few tools that kind of just do everything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just run all the tools back to back. Like, I think there's one for like recon, like you'll run map, then you'll like run some screenshots
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
do all this. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
yeah, take a story.
Did you know in Sydney a
Mhm.
bus ran a red light?
I
This
did know
time-
that actually. Yeah, I did know that.
This time it was actually filmed by a
Good.
dash cam.
A dash cam.
Yeah, fucking the bus T-bones him.
Oh yeah, I did see
But
the video.
it raised the question: who was in the wrong? Because it kind of looked like
Yeah.
both were running a red.
So I think like there are situations where if both people have red lights, the bigger person is normally in the wrong. Which like legally maybe not, but if you're driving a bus, I think you have a much bigger obligation to not crash into people than if you're on a cycle, for example.
Yeah.
You know, and so bus probably in the wrong. Yeah, I saw the video, so we were gonna put it on B-roll, but we didn't because we're lazy.
Yeah.
She was too busy eating mints. So sorry, I'm just stretching.
But yeah, anyway, you reckon the bus was probably at fault?
so sleepy. Yeah, I reckon.
I reckon that story doesn't really have much going on, so I'm gonna talk about the stabbing.
The stabbing.
A stabbing.
They
There was a
what,
fucking
crashed into him and
stabbing.
then got out of fucking die, bitch.
Nah, so say you're on a bus. You're
Yep.
just on a random bus. You might
Okay.
be in London.
I might be in London.
Oh, no, I don't think it was London, but
Okay.
you might be somewhere.
Yep.
In that vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Europe maybe.
And
Bing. Bing.
oh, I get it. Then someone stabs one of your fellow passengers in the back with a fucking screwdriver.
Like, did it penetrate?
Yeah.
Fuck me. You'd have to be hard. You don't have to be too hard. You'd have to be pretty hard with the screwdriver, though.
Feels like a fucking prison weapon. Like,
Yeah, it does. Like, why didn't he use a knife? Come on, dude. Like, where the fuck did you just have a screwdriver and you got the rage? Like what
the
happened?
news didn't say it was a prison bus.
Yeah,
It just said a
a
bus.
bus.
But nah, it looked like random passengers.
Hmm.
And yeah, fucking
What do you do? Do you like go off and try and fight him?
I don't know, because so I do first aid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't probably get involved with that because I don't want to get stabbed.
That's a screwdriver, though. I feel like you
The-
could probably deflect it pretty easily.
Yeah, so like that's the other thing. I've got
'Cause
like
to-
martial
like,
arts training.
If you were sitting, why not
I
do
could
any
fuck
martial
him
arts
up.
training? I think if you're sitting there, someone could stab you with a.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, if you're sitting there, someone could stab you with a screwdriver pretty easy. But if you're moving, I don't know if they could.
yeah. Anyway, this happened.
Was it it was back? You said right. So presumably someone's sitting in a seat, someone's behind them, and just goes yeah.
something like that? Fucking brewed away.
Yeah, fuck, that would
cops want to
hurt.
talk to him.
Cops want to talk to him. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? What? How was he not arrested?
Got off the bus.
Jesus. I guess you'd want him off the bus. You're like, you wouldn't be like, no, stay on till the cops come. Close the door. He raises his screwdriver. Actually, you can get off.
It's a bit fucked that like you can just like escape.
I
that
mean,
easy,
what do you? I mean, how are you gonna stop them?
I guess.
Yeah.
Um.
We're gonna need more. So we kind of. You wanted to leave kind of early, right?
I don't know. I've got time.
Okay.
I think I've got a few more blocks. There's some like cost cutting issues with buses in Auckland, like shit like faulty brakes and brake pads. And
Yeah, those are not where I'd cut costs. Do what
yeah.
Meddling did and just cut out the drivers
it
or
was
the
a
routes.
school bus that the driver was washing the windshield and mirrors outside and had handbrake on, and bus started rolling away.
Oh my god!
Went through a 100k zone
Whoa!
across the road and crashed into a building.
And
That's
not
they've
one.
changed
It's
the oranges.
not one.
That's a long orange. I reckon they've changed them.
Well, let's count it next time it goes. I mean, I'll get a stopwatch going so we can be like as accurate as we can be. Oh Jesus! The phone was like, "Okay, Google." No, no.
what was
Google.
I saying? Yeah. Ran through a fucking 100k road, like just it was like a T intersection, some rural thing. But like, Jesus, that's like fucking nuts. Oh, we're gonna have a blocker.
Yeah, I'm
It's an
gonna.
airport flyer.
So it's like, look, the light makes it look like it's like strobing. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to talk because I'm concentrating on like waiting for the light.
you
to
are,
change.
aren't you?
Yeah.
There's a car. There's a car. There's another car. It's a white car. See, it's a white car. Now it's a black car. But that's a
Whoa,
white car.
racist.
Black car.
Looks like a blue car to me.
White car.
They're the fucking yes. I was slightly late, but I got mainly there.
Ooh.
2.5.
I think that might be what they said it was.
Yeah,
I could check. They told me. They told me once.
it looks like 2.5 to me.
What do we choose?
Choose lane. Dude, why are you even looking it up? What does it matter? What if they said it was 2 3/4? Like, what does it matter? Also, I wasn't paying attention whether like there was a blocker during that intersection or not. I think there's gonna be one this time though. Oh no, that looks like they'll be all right. What's the double deckers going through at the moment? I gotta say, I do prefer taking the double deckers in the morning. It's like you can definitely fit more on than the other buses, which is nice. Because even like during the day, I often find that the route number 3, which I take, is like quite busy. So I do appreciate the double decker.
You take one of the busy ones.
Yeah, 3 and 1 I can take.
3 seconds it's meant to be.
It was not 3 seconds, I don't think. It's the time. I mean, I started late and got to 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But is that including the gap before the projection goes green?
Length of time the orange light is displayed for 3 seconds.
I don't believe that. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again because now I'm not sure about it. Let me see if I
Man,
can-
if that is not, whew, I'm gonna have a field day.
it must be. Oh wait, hang on. Was I running down or running up? Yeah, no. So it could be 3 seconds because it hit 2:45, and I thought, oh, I started early, so I should take time off. I should have added time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Just got to be like like boom. How many seconds do you reckon? Yeah, I reckon it's probably 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. That was my bad math. Sorry if anyone.
I would say if they say it's meant to be 3
it probably is 3.
and it's not 3, that would be bad.
Yeah. I mean, then again, they say we shouldn't have red light runners, and they constantly rerun the red
No,
lights.
but I feel like the computer that controls this
Yeah.
probably knows how to do it.
Wouldn't it be funny if it wasn't them? There's this massive problem across all of Wellington. The timing's wrong, and they realize like, they uncover it, and we solve Wellington's transport problems. Me and you, we solved them.
They wouldn't do shit. They might add like 500 milliseconds.
Yeah, but what if we uncover like a bug in the code?
Yeah, maybe.
Like they
maybe.
investigate and they uncover and they realize that it's all done unoptimally, and like their optimization, it's done, solved.
Anyway, quickly,
Mm-hmm.
some Fiji bus passengers got infringement tickets.
Oh my
For
god, is this
what?
the one you don't?
We don't know because Fiji make you pay for their local newspaper,
There must have
and they
been
make it
another
real hard to
newspaper.
tell you how much it's going to cost to find out this news story.
Well, it's all in Fijian dollars, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, why would a passenger get fined as
Whatever.
well as the driver?
As well as the driver.
Yeah, like it was a big sting involving both drivers and passengers.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
It's weird, right?
Overcrowded buses.
Maybe, but like,
You wouldn't normally give a passenger an infringement for that.
yeah,
Though you could argue, like, look, dude, you can tell no one can fit on this bus. You're not allowed to stand past the line. You're standing past the line. Infringement notice. Maybe that's all I can think of.
yeah, maybe.
Head
Anyway,
while driving.
that's all my stories.
Could be head while driving.
You got a couple. Oh, you only got one more, don't you?
One more, and then we probably can finish it up since we're
Yeah.
just quick with the news today. The last one, a little banger of a bug here. Remote code execution in XM. Also, did you know? So, have you heard people say, "Oh, it's not remote code execution; it's remote command execution"?
I have heard some people say that.
I've only ever heard about this XM bug. I didn't know we made that distinction.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
Real. Okay. Well, I guess I'm pretty new to the industry. But it's remote command execution.
You are.
in
That's why
XM.
we call you a junior. Oh,
Rude.
he's got a face. He's got a
Rude.
face right now.
Rude. I thought you called me that because like Bogan's my daddy, and so it's like daddy, junior, senior, junior. You know, like that.
I'm not sure. I know.
You know how you called your child junior? Oh, it's little Jeffrey Junior and Jeffrey Senior, right?
Oh yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So I thought that was what it was. Anyway, yeah, RCE and XM is like pretty tricky to exploit remotely. So locally you can do it. It's just Previous, you know, pretty handy. I have used XM bugs for Previous before, but it also works remotely. And it's the way they do it remotely is real tricky. You can read through it and like it makes sense, but it's basically to do with you keep the connection open for 7 days, which is like XM has a bunch of timers about what it'll do with bounced mail, depending on how long it's been since it was first delivered, since it was, you know, last had a connection from the server. And if you can keep a connection open for 7 days in the default configuration, and then once the 7 days are up, then basically finish sending the mail, it'll process the bounce back in such a way that you get RCE. Real nifty. And pretty reasonable. You would definitely better do it. Also, I saw on Twitter someone is exploiting this in the wild. There are people running the exploit in the wild and successfully. So interesting. If you've got XM, you might want to patch that sooner rather than later.
What's happening with the change in color? Is that the camera glitching?
You mean like the line there?
Yeah, between the lanes.
Yeah, that's just this here.
I don't think
This
it
one.
is.
It definitely is. No, wait, no,
I
definitely.
don't think it is.
It is. Wait.
Like it's perfectly on the same angle. Like it's just not.
It definitely is. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yep, it's, you know what it is? I just figured it out. It is that sheet, I think.
Oh no! Go back. Go back. It was. You can see it. Like right back. Get the light in there, because you can see. It's this wooden thing.
Is it? Is it
Oh, this-
blocking? How is it?
Yeah. I'll get finger.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's the reflection on the wood. Is that what's what?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, it's a little bit harder than I meant to do. I meant to do it as like a joke. Just bang! Fuck you. Okay, so it's the piece of wood. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy because it's like on the same angle as
It's
the
like
road.
perfectly centered and like drags through the entire frame on the exact angle.
Kind of just looked like it was like a weird glitch, but not horizontal. Like,
Yeah. Hey, that's about it from me anyway.
yeah, that's good for me.
Alright, well, hope everyone had a wonderful Boss Factor. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can hit my boy up on Patreon. Or you want to donate to Patreon?
Yeah,
you can
we're on
do- Don't
patreon.com.
forget, we have been demonetized by YouTube. I don't actually know how to get monetization on YouTube, so I guess
I
we have
think
been
you like just have to,
to be popular.
yeah.
People have to like you.
Yeah, I watched a video about it. You have to like make a video that's like real hypey,
Gotcha. Well,
which
we've
we
been-
did once.
We've been demonetized on YouTube in the sense that no one's ever loved us enough to give us money. Yeah, I can taste the blood.
Yeah.
And we'll see everyone next week, I guess. Are you here next week?
Not sure. I think so.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see everyone next
Yeah.
week. Maybe not. We'll
See
find
ya.
out. Yep. I'm just trying to find the right place. Oh, here we are. See ya.
Libus Vector. Lip.
Oh yeah.
Libus Vector.
Oh yeah.